Welcome to episode 1 of the last month yesterday show. Oh no, please, hold your applause till the end, please. I'm your host, Armaan Sarao, bringing you groundbreaking coverage of stuff you probably already knew about. Honestly, most of the script is just plagiarized from Jordan Peterson's memoirs, but the people reading my resume won't know that. So to all 14 of you watching this video, let's put the yes in yesterday and get this show on the road. All right, guys, now you can clap. Come on, clap. Okay. On the 27th of September, the Writers Guild of America reached an agreement with the Alliance of Motion Pictures and Television Producers, officially ending a strike that lasted 148 days, which is still shorter than the time I've been waiting for my co-op to get back to me. I'm sure they'll get around to it, right? The writer's strike has had significant impact on the film and television industry, including several productions, like the new Avengers movie, another Transformers movie, which we all can't wait to see, and some skinny British guy who thinks he can just rip us off? I mean, what the hell, dude? But how did this strike come about? Well, every 3 years, the East and West branches of the Writers Guild meet with major Hollywood studios to renegotiate a new contract. Picture a room full of pastrami sandwich-eating middle-aged white men in khaki shorts begging on their knees for more money after cutting down the number of Yo Mama jokes for the year. Mind you, that's definitely an exaggeration. Writers would actually be vouching for more Yo Mama jokes. I've actually been working on a Yo Mama joke that I wrote like 10 minutes ago. All right, let's watch this. I just went to the dentist to get a root canal. Yo Mama! Isn't that funny, guys? Right? Laugh, come on. I'll just add it in post, it's fine. Okay. Unfortunately, the Writers Guild of America was not able to reach an agreement with Hollywood before the end of their contract, so union membership voted to strike, prompting the Guild to take to the streets and protest.
1 p.m. on Tuesday at various locations across New York and LA. In New York, picketing occurred at Peacock's Newfront and Netflix's Manhattan headquarters, among other locations. In LA, picketing locations included Amazon Culver Studios, Disney's Burbank headquarters, and the Fox, Sony, Paramount, Warner Brothers, and Universal Studio lot.
It seems a real shame that all the good stuff that is made by writers, all these people, and that there are writers genuinely struggling to afford to live. It just seems insane.
Now that's a posh British guy that I can side with. His voice is just too soothing. I mean, if the fate of the universe was on the line and the Martians had the death beam pointed at Earth, I want Brett Goldstein to tell me that I'm going to die a painstakingly awful death. But what exactly were the writers looking for? Well, there was the issue of residuals, which are payments writers receive for reruns of episodes of shows they were credited for. Now, the AMPTP's share of residuals from streaming media had cut the average salary of writers compared to the last decade. And now this had put power in the hands of streaming companies like Apple TV, Netflix, and that shady streaming site that you swear is okay to use but doesn't stop bombarding you with every sketchy ad. I mean, for the love of God, how many times do I have to tell them I don't want to see big anime titties? I swear! But the real power belongs to the writers, because these are the people spending a laborious amount of time pitching and drafting screenplays for timeless shows that we've all loved over the years. Also, who doesn't want to be in the same room as Brett Goldstein? His voice feels like oil running down my back. Moreover, writers wanted protection against AI sources like ChatGPT, stating that it should be used as a tool to facilitate research rather than write entire scripts. If you ask me, there's nothing wrong with ChatGPT. I mean, I asked for it to come up with a title for a dark comedy story about a bunch of headless circus animals running rampant in a ballroom, and it gave me this suggestion. Honestly, couldn't have come up with a better title myself. But I get it. Writers want autonomy over their work, and they deserve it. Because no matter what you think, there's no way AI can match the powers of Brett Goldstein. Holy cannoli, he is smoking. And he can ride? ChatGPT's got to step up their game. But how exactly do these studios respond to these demands? Well,
there's a level of expectation that they have that is just not realistic. And they are adding to a set of challenges that this business is already facing.
He added that while he respects their right and their desire to be compensated fairly, they, quote, have to be realistic about the business environment and what this business can deliver.
These studios clearly didn't hold back. One of the executives said that Warner Brothers, Apple, Netflix, Amazon, Disney, and Paramount, and others have been determined to break the Writers Guild. I mean, damn! That's like Muhammad Ali, Mike Tyson, Sonny Liston, George Foreman, and Floyd Mayweather all teaming up to destroy little Jerry from Planet Fitness. Not only that, but another studio executive said that the end game is to allow things to drag on until union members start losing their apartments and losing their houses, and that it's a cruel but necessary evil. I mean, these people are ruthless. They're like Jack Nicholson in The Shining, walking up the stairs as he says, "I'm not gonna hurt you, I'm just gonna bash your brains in." I mean, these people think they're like Thanos, trying to rationalize why destroying people's livelihood might actually be good for the planet. But instead of a big purple monster, they're worse. Old white men. And so began months of disputes, picketing, and riots across the streets of New York and LA.
Pencils down. Members of the Writers Guild of America are now speaking with their voices and actions, not their pens, pencils, or keyboards.
A fair contract! Now!
Do you see a resolution in sight?
I don't. The last strike was 3 months. One before that was 5 months. The sides are so far apart, it's going to be a while.
On the fourth day of the writers' strike, there is no word of a next round of talks with the major studios to try to resolve the labor dispute. Writers are pitted against the Alliance of Motion Picture and Television Producers, or AMPTP. Companies include Netflix, Paramount, Warner Brothers, Fox, Disney, Comcast, NBC Universal, Apple, and Amazon. Writers are pushing for improvements in compensation and residual payments when shows or movies are rerun, among other measures.
Alas, after several months, both sides finally reached a deal. The Writers Guild and the AMPTP reached a tentative 3-year deal, suspending picketing and allowing for writers to return to regular programming. Although the Writers Guild couldn't fulfill every demand through the deal, at least we get to watch that new Transformers movie that we all wanted. Right, guys? I mean, that's cool. Like, Oppenheimer who? I mean, Barbie where? As a writer myself, I can say with confidence that this whole saga has officially reached its climax. For 3 years at least. And after that, who knows what we're in for? The last couple of months have truly tested the spirits of every pastrami sandwich eating white dude in America. With their job slowly losing its meaning by the day, writers need to keep fighting for their rights and their autonomy. Because no matter what suggestion ChatGPT gives you, or whatever animalistic incest show Netflix suggests to you, we can all agree that they stand absolutely no chance against the legendary Brett Goldstein. Let's go, baby. He's back, and he's back better than ever. Oh, I missed you, Brett. I missed the sound of your voice. Let's go. Come on. Anyways, this has been the Last Month Yesterday show. See you next month. Or yesterday. Or, yo mama. Let's go. Got that one in. All right. Bye.